Hey guys, my name is Adam Hecht. I am one of the founders of Digitizing, a product design and development studio dedicated to strategically building industry-shaping products and brands. We absolutely love solving the many unprecedented challenges that companies today face, especially through the use of new and rapidly evolving technologies like additive manufacturing. A perfect example of this would be our work with Bionic Pets, the leading provider of animal prosthetics and braces in the nation. Prior to our work with them, all of their custom prosthetics were made entirely by hand by their founder Derek Campana. Derek has built over 25,000 custom prosthetics for animals of all kinds. We're talking thousands of dogs, birds, goats, and even elephants. We realized with Derek that with so much diversity in his offerings, so many orders coming in, and with less time than ever, optimizing some of his fabrication methods for building the most common and difficult to build prosthetics would be a huge step towards further growing his business and his ability to help animals. It was at this point that Digitizing really came into the picture. We began by evaluating the process by which Derek made a very time-consuming and common prosthetic for dogs missing an entire front limb. With no limb to attach to, this prosthetic requires the construction of a custom vest encasing the dog's torso for the prosthetic leg to be mounted. Previously, the process of making one of these could take up to 15 hours of Derek's time. It requires making a huge plaster mold, shaping and smoothing it, vacuum forming large sheets of foam and plastic, precisely cutting out and smoothing the form by hand, and then creating and assembling the leg components. And with the complexity of these, modifications are common and sometimes require an entire new jacket to be made. With this understanding, we saw a huge opportunity to utilize large format 3D printers to make these things. With large format FDM 3D printing, you can quickly and inexpensively print with a huge selection of materials. This requires very little post-processing compared to making one of these entirely by hand. However, printing was only half the battle. To digitally design each custom device, we developed a process for 3D scanning molds of the dogs. And then we collaborated with the company Landau Design and Technology to develop a custom digital design algorithm to automate the design process for each vest. This helped us to radically decrease the time it took to make each one of these custom fit to the dog, while enabling a very intricate and unique design. After the 3D file is generated, it gets printed out of a semi-flexible TPU filament, which enables strength and support where we need it, and in other areas flexibility for comfort. The design is also heavily perforated to reduce material and optimized for FDM style printing. With this new process in place and only 2 3D printers, Bionic Pets can make 8 prosthetics in the time it used to take to make just one, and for a fraction of the cost. This success has inspired us to fully embrace additive manufacturing and its potential in so many industries. As a team of passionate designers and engineers, we are driven to solve meaningful problems, and additive manufacturing has empowered us to take this passion to a whole new level.